From Washington to Hollywood and right back to Wisconsin. It's Nite Lite with Pete Schwaba and Greg Bach. Connecting the dots on the stories shaping our world with smart takes, sharp humor, and plenty of personality.
You know, I really expected more professional behavior from you.
It's news and culture without the noise.
Yeah, I'm on.
Here's Pete Schwaba and Greg Bach.
Welcome to Nite Lite, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday, everybody. Let's rejoice. The weekend is here. You made it. But before we let you go into that weekend, we got a really fun show tonight, so very glad you're here. I am Pete Schwaba, coming to you live from Northeast Wisconsin in the greater Marinette area, Marinette proper, as it were, and coming to you live from just down the coast in Racine at Radio Park is Mr. Greg Bach. Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good afternoon. Good Friday. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the weekend.
'Tis a glorious day.
I don't know why my voice went that level, but that's fine. It's like, yeah, I love it. I love Fridays. I love the weekend. I love Thursday evening too. It's just great.
Yeah,
it's just great.
same.
It's just great. I'm at the point now where I even get excited for Wednesday night because
Thursday's next. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Right, exactly.
It's Sunday afternoon, Monday and Tuesday that suck really when it comes down.
Yeah, I'm totally with you. I actually don't mind Sundays either, but
I don't either. Honestly, it's fine.
And you know what? Even Monday has its quality. No.
But Tuesday, you are in the box for good, baby.
You are dead to me, Tuesday. Forget about it. Dom Lee is coming to us live from Madison tonight. Folks, we are the Yotter Hay Triangle. If you're watching the broadcast on the stream at Facebook, YouTube, or X Twitter, you can see what we mean. We are arranged triangularly with Dom, at least on the bottom of the triangle, in my view here. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good, too. It's the same thing. It's a Friday. It's just a wonderful day. It's not actually in Madison. It's kind of rainy a little bit, but I kind of liked it. It was nice, calm. Got some work done. I'm ready to go.
Dude, that's fantastic.
You ready to go? The show just started, man. We got to
I'm ready to stay. How about that? I'm ready to stay.
Stick around for a little while, if you would.
Yeah, please. And a big hello to Daniel Barry Sports Highlights 5851. I'm just going to say the whole name because he's on the live stream right now while we're streaming. So hello to you, Daniel Barry's Sports Highlights 5851.
It is great to see you, Daniel, and have you with us as always, watching over the stream. That is his choice to tune into Nite Lite. But however you're joining us and wherever you're joining us from, welcome. We have a great show tonight, folks. You know, I meant to. Brent Davey is here tonight. Greg, you know who he is?
I do, yes, indeed, because I read
he's on the show.
Prep pack.
This guy, he joins us at 5:35. He's actually our second guest tonight, but he's joining us in our typical guest slot at 5:35. He is a descendant of Davy Crockett, as I understand it.
Wow.
How about that?
Wow.
And he's here to talk to us tonight about movies, and specifically, he has a connection to the Alamo, too, he'll tell us all about, but there are Alamo movie houses. I think you told us a while back that those actually started in New York and not Austin, Texas? Or
I do. Well, no, I have no idea.
Okay.
I've only been to one in D.C. It was nice. My sister-in-law is a huge fan of them all. She, D.C., L.A., she lives in Atlanta, but yeah, I mean, I've heard nothing but great things about it, but he'll be here talking about his very specific request he has for the company.
Absolutely. And he, there are some issues, but we'll get into it and we'll have a nice movie talk with Brent. That'll be great. But joining us just briefly beforehand at 5:20 is our pal Norm Kopeski. He's going to make one more push because he has this great event called Smoke on the Fox coming up Monday night. Yeah. And it's for a great cause. All the proceeds go to veterans, and I just can't speak highly enough of this annual event they have. I think it's in its third year. Norm will join us. He is also a sponsor of the show, Appleton Cigar. We love when Norm joins us. And then in hour number 2, ladies and gentlemen, we will have, it's Friday, Casual Friday, right?
Yes, indeed.
Friday's here, and the week's in the rear view. Whether you're still on the clock or already mentally checked out, Pete and Greg are here for you. So kick back and grab something to snack on. It's Casual Friday with Pete and Greg.
Yes, it is. It is definitely Casual Friday because I completely mentally checked out on our Casual Friday music. So, but, better late than never. It is Casual Friday, and that can mean, well, a few things. But specifically, in hour number 2, I get excited about a Dom quiz. Dom is going to give us a quiz tonight in hour number 2. You're all welcome to play along. We've had people play along in the past, and it's so much fun. John Murray, I'm pointing at you, and a few others too.
Yep.
But feel free to join us. Dom, tell the people tonight what this Dom quiz encompasses on this Friday night.
Yeah, it's going to be another multiple choice true-false quiz. You guys are going up against each other again. Right now, I got to give it's 5-2. All right, Pete has 5, Greg has 2, and there's 2 ties. So Greg, this is your chance. It's called Whole Truth. It's a donut quiz. It's National Donut Day. So I decided
Look at that.
Make it pertaining to donuts. And that's what it is.
I think it's great that they have their own day, and it's high time.
Yeah.
Pete has 5 wins. Greg, you have 2. It's your chance to what?
To come back, to face the mountain of Pete.
Okay.
Listen,
well,
Okay, never mind.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Dom somehow made that even weirder.
Let's not say that ever again.
I think just talking about donuts is fun, guys. I try not to eat them, but on the weekends, I will say I usually have a donut or 2 on one of the weekend mornings, and I dive in, and it's fun. So it'll be fun to talk about donuts on National Donut Day, and maybe even celebrate our favorite donut eater, or my favorite donut eater, at least, Homer Simpson. So we can...
You really love The Simpsons.
Donuts.
You really love The Simpsons, don't you?
Dude, I love The Simpsons.
You've been bringing them up a lot lately. Like,
Have
you've
I?
been peppering references into the show, like,
Yeah.
quite a bit. I didn't realize how big of a fan you are.
Big time fan. And my pal Mike Siegel got me into it. The first episode I saw was the monorail episode.
No, I mean, that's like the pinnacle episode.
It's fantastic.
Conan O'Brien written, Leonard Nimoy.
He did write that. You're right.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's the one. Like, when people talk about like top 5 episodes, that's usually number 1 or 2.
Conan also wrote the one where Homer goes back to college, which where he keeps, all of his knowledge of college is like from movies, and he keeps calling the dean the crusty old dean, and the dean's like, "Hey, if you guys ever want to swing by, play bass." Like, he couldn't be a cooler guy, So anyway, but we'll do that in hour number 2. We've got lots of fun stuff to get to tonight, and I will say, Greg, you sent me this thing today about Bruce Springsteen. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that. It was Aaron Lewis, I believe.
Yeah, the lead singer of Stained. He's a real cool guy. If you don't know, okay, so Stained is a band that came out in the early 2000s, discovered and fostered by Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit. Had a couple of really big hits. It's Been a While is their biggest hit, and he decided to go solo many years ago, and he is now an ultra right-wing singer-songwriter. Like, he is unapologetic in his stance politically. It's almost to the point where it feels like it's pandering, because like his songs are like, he's got an American flag tattoo on his bicep. He talks about living in the country and all. Like, that's fine. Like, write the songs that are your heart. I'm not I'm not upset about that. But now he's out there. Well,
what happened?
The comment got posted on I don't know what happened there. But now he's like, he's just been a guy who has been on the very right wing of music and art and whatnot. And he always he tried to uses his platform to whine and moan about many things. And now he's realizing, after what now, Pete, 42 years this album came out,
42,
that the song Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen has lyrics. Who knew? Who knew?
I think most people were clued into the idea that was, he was taking a shot at the war. Like everybody, it was 10 years later, but, certainly that's what a lot of rock and rollers do. A lot of artists do. But I love that when people that get ticked off about that, when they find out, it's like, do you ever listen to, like, when they say Springsteen doesn't like Trump or the right wing? Okay, that's fine. But have you listened to his lyrics? Springsteen has always been a champion of the working man, and unions have disappeared since the late 80s. He's been singing about that, the working man. I don't know what people have an issue with when it comes to that. I know he criticizes certain political candidates. Okay, he's entitled to do that. But if you don't like his lyrics, I don't get that,
Well, after 4 decades, if you don't know what that song's about, that's on you, dude. This article in ultimateclassicrock.com is titled, "Aaron Lewis says Bruce Springsteen, quote, duped us all with this song." we knew about this back when it came out, but also Ronald Reagan used it as a song. And politicians continue to use this tune. And he says, please don't play this song. You didn't ask permission. And Ronald Reagan used it and didn't understand the irony of the bombast and pomposity of the song, like with the E Street Band. But what the lyrics were really bad, because they just thought, oh, born in the USA with a big band, here we go. And he's like, you didn't read the lyrics, did you? And so we're right. I mean, this happens all the time. But the fact that this guy who... Are you serious? He duped us? What was this, the 1940s?
There's no duping. The lyrics weren't in code.
Really, he's a flim-flam, I tell you. He's bamboozled us. He's hornswoggled us all into thinking that he's a man who loves America. Ha!
He duped us into me never reading the lyrics. Okay, that's fair. I had a brother at Quezon fighting off the Viet Cong. They're still there. He's all gone. Dude, the lyrics are amazing in that song, too.
You don't have to also be a deep poet to understand what he's trying to say. Right. Like the fact that you don't understand and you don't realize until now, dude, that says more about you and your songwriting. But whatever. It's
totally.
That one was just, I saw that immediately. I sent it to you. I'm like, you got it. Because I know how much you love Springsteen. I'm like, and it made you laugh. And I knew it would. So
yeah, it gave me a chuckle on the treadmill.
Yeah.
So thank you for sending that. But hey, we got to get to some business here, folks. We have our contest information coming your way. Get your phones ready. Get the Civic Media app ready, because it is our Accelerate Your Summer multi-state text to win contest. And you must have the app to play. I'm sure you all have it anyway, but if you don't, download that quickly. You have this hour to play, because I'm about to give you the key word. Our daily prizes are $100 a day and a Wisconsin Dells prize package. You can't beat that. And then also, just by taking part, you make yourself eligible for the grand prize, which is a $250 grocery card and a $250 gas card. How do you like that, Dom?
I love it.
Dom, you love it.
Gas card. I'm excited. I can't.
You got the timpani ready?
I can't play, though.
Do we have timpani music?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, here is this hour's keyword, folks, in our Accelerate Your Summer multi-state text to win contest. Ocean. O-C-E-A-N. Ocean. O-C-E-A-N. Ocean. I had to think about that for a moment, but I nailed it.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one, because you're like, you think you know how to spell it, and you're like,
It's so easy, but the microphone's are on. And Greg, tell people how they can get an extra shot to win.
Oh, simple. Just go enter in right now. Put in the keyword Ocean, O-C-E-A-N. I did it. And then if you get a message back from us, you will be able to get an extra entry by maybe signing up for the newsletter or following us on social media. You get it one time during the entire cycle, not every single time you enter. But if you get that message, follow through and get that extra entry for your chance to win.
Outstanding. Good luck, everybody. And I think without further ado, before we bring our pal Norm Kopeski on from Appleton Cigar, we should get to our Nite Lite question of the night.
Let's talk about the question.
Okay, question.
Question.
Question. Pregunta.
Question.
Question.
Hey, I have a question. Questions?
This question.
Domanda. Question.
Question.
Questions.
All right, we're going to get to this quickly because we have to get to a break, folks. Sorry about that. But tonight's question, I'll explain where it came from after the break, but I saw this on Yahoo News, and CEOs are even acknowledging people are running out of money. So our question of the night is, when you're low on dough, what's the first thing to go? What don't you spend money on, folks? Let us know, 855-752-4842, 855-75-CIVIC, and we'll repeat the question of the hour, or of the night, I should say, when we come back after this very short break. Don't go anywhere, folks. It's Nite Lite with Pete and Greg on the Civic Media Network.
All right, we are in break.
All right.
I meant to do the Springsteen thing after the contest and before the question to give some space there, but
No worries. We got a call. Give me 1 second.
Is that
perfect, guys.
Is that Norm?
Let me check.
Now we're just sitting here in silence.
We can still talk.
We can.
Right,
Oh, okay,
Greg?
gotcha. I guess. Yeah.
I went and
wanna talk
got. I ordered the book, The Odyssey,
Oh.
because I want to read it before the movie comes out, and I read it like decades ago.
Oh, they
and
made
I
a
wanna
book out of it?
I want to see if I can still read. We'll see if I can get through it. It's going to be brutal.
We do have Norm on the line, guys.
Awesome. Excellent. Fantastic. Look at all these names coming through here. Love it. I see some Joel from Milwaukee. Love it. Everyone's just accelerating their summer.
That's right. Ocean's a good summer word, too.
Oh, yeah. Any big plans for the weekend, guys? Spoken like two adults.
I got to put together a fire table again, apparently, because I can't, to no one's surprise, I'm not getting a flame from the propane. I don't know what I did wrong. So that's going to be my weekend.
I'm going home. I'm going back
Look at you, Tom. Good for you.
Yeah, it's my birthday in 2 weeks, and I think my parents are giving me some food. They're gonna order some food, and it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be fun.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Love it.
Cool. Nice.
What about you, Greg?
I'm going to your parents' house for dinner.
Okay, that's perfect. We're making Jimmy John's. So
I was going to say, there better be some yummy yawns going on there.
A little catering.
10
nice.
seconds, guys. 10 seconds.
All right.
Well, that just makes me happy. Excellent tunage, Dom. Welcome back to Nite Lite with Pete Schwaba and Greg Bach, folks. Happy Friday. It is great to have you here. Just because we were kind of rushed. I'll repeat the question of the night, and it is, when you are low on dough, what's the first thing to go? What's the first thing you don't spend money on? Yeah. And I saw this because in Yahoo News, there were some CEOs that are even acknowledging people don't have any money.
Yep.
The economy is starting to, it's not very good. So my question is, what do you give up? What is the first thing that goes from your budget? I say pay bills, but you guys.
I was going to say the same thing. Amazing.
No.
Love it. Love it.
All
Love
right.
it.
Greg and I are in cahoots. But think about that. Text us 855-752-4842, 855-75-CIVIC. You can also text us on the app, or if you're watching the radio on the stream, drop us a stream comment. And we will give you the keyword, too, in just a few minutes again for our Accelerate Your Summer multi-state text-to-win contest. Hope everyone's having fun with that. Right now, I'm very excited to welcome back to Nite Lite. He was here a couple weeks ago. We thought we'd invite him back on, make one last push, because he's got a really great event for an excellent cause. And he's just a swell guy all around. And full disclaimer, he is one of our Nite Lite sponsors. And we love when he comes on the show, especially to talk about such a great cause. Mr. Norm Kopeski. Hey, buddy.
Hey, good evening, guys.
Welcome back, sir. How are you doing tonight?
Outstanding. I'm on the phone with you guys.
Oh, look at that smooth talker right there.
He doesn't even have to do that. He's just being a sport. So
I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it.
Hey, Norm.
Fox
So
Valley's favorite bartender.
What's that? What did he say?
Fox Valley's favorite bartender.
There you go.
Look at that.
You got to know how to schmooze your clients.
There you go.
Well, speaking of that, Norm, I love this event you do. I believe it's the 3rd annual Smoke on the Fox at the Lion's Tail Brewery. Tell people about it. Give us a thumbnail, and then also if they can still get tickets, which go to such a great cause, tell us where they can do that.
Yeah, so if you go to our website at appletoncigar.com, there's a link in the on the webpage that takes you to buy tickets, and that ticket for $200. That'll get you a bag of cigars that is worth probably close to $400.
Wow.
You'll get to meet most of our vendors that we rep at the store, and they'll have additional gifts, and then there's raffle prizes. We're going to do a 50-50 raffle for Bach City's Veterans Council, in addition to the proceeds from our event goes to them, and they do a ton of work. Tim Cody, who you've had on the show.
Great guy.
They do a ton of work housing our veterans, the ones that are at risk, struggling with injuries from war and some PTSD type stuff going on. We just want to take care of those guys. They do so much for our country, and this is just the way that we can give back as good good civilians, good citizens.
Great.
Yeah, absolutely. Love it. And as you said, there's going to be vendors there, but it's going to be cigars. There's going to be food. There's going to be everything going on. What else can people expect when they come to the event, just coming in and having a good time?
Yeah, so we're going to have some local, like Wisconsin-based distilleries that are going to be repping some of their products. J. Henry Bourbon, Old Station 31 out of Dale, Wisconsin. That's a newer distillery that's cranking up and putting out some nice products. Ledge Rock out of the Fond du Lac area is coming up with some of their stuff. And then Linesdale is a craft brew shop, anywhere from IPAs to seasonal Oktoberfest, different stuff like that they have going on. You'll be able to run through their portfolio if you got enough time and liver stamina. But yeah, there's all kinds of great stuff going on.
Yeah.
And you're good. Here's what I love about this event too. Like, $200 may sound like a lot, but it's really not when you figure out or when you realize where the proceeds go and what you get. Like you said, Norm, like basically $400 worth of cigars alone just from that entrance fee. And sometimes you go to events where it's like, all right, I'm going to stomach this because it's for a good cause. This is a fun event that also goes for a good cause. So it's like win-win. You're going to have a cigar cutter too there, correct?
Yeah. So one of our new brands to the lounge is a company called La Galera, and one of their corsadors, that's a fancy word for cigar roller in the Wisconsin lexicon, is he's going to be coming up and he's going to be doing some fresh cigars. He's going to be rolling those and kind of demonstrating what goes into that process. And he's going to be rolling cigars and handing them out until his tobacco runs out.
Wow. That would be a very, very good time. We only have about another minute left. Is there any last things we want people to know before they go to look for tickets to get themselves prepared to come out? But anything else you want to tell them?
We are extending our early bird ticket price right up to day of the event. So if you don't have time to get online and register, just show up at Linesdale starting about 6 o'clock. And we're making some extra cigar bags, and you just pay the cash price then, and come on into the event, and we're gonna try to show you a good time.
Wonderful.
That is fantastic. And I'll tell you, folks, even if you don't smoke cigars, just watch a cigar being rolled, smell a cigar. They smell amazing, and definitely check this out. Norm, tell Tim Cody I said hello, and best of luck. I hope you raise a ton of cash for people who certainly deserve it. So thank you for all you do on behalf of veterans and for all you do on behalf of Nite Lite, my friend. It's great to talk to you.
Good to talk to you guys. Thanks so much for your time.
No problem, man. Have a great weekend.
Check out Appleton Cigar. That's Norm Kopesky, co-owner, and check out Smoke on the Fox. It is Monday night. You know, I just realized while I was talking to Norm, they have these poker nights and Smoke on the Fox. It was on a weeknight last year too. I'd have to take a vacation day to go to this, but I really want to check it out. Like I'd love to go to one of the poker nights.
Live show.
That's broadcast live from the poker room.
Hey, he's got 2 4s. That's cool.
All right, folks, this hour's keyword in our Accelerate Your Summer multi-state text to win contest is Ocean, O-C-E-A-N, Ocean. Text that in, and you're eligible to win our fantastic prizes. When we come back, Brent Davey will be here. We'll be talking about movie theaters, and should you be allowed to be on your cell phone? I don't know. We'll discuss. It's Nite Lite with Pete and Greg. We'll be right back. Man, I got that was me that clicked that. I got a very finicky mouse here.
Oh, in the first segment? I was wondering because I thought for a second I thought it was me. I was like, wait a second, my mouse was
drag.
All right, we have Brent. Hello.
Hey,
Brent.
How are you guys?
Doing well. Yourself?
I'm pretty awesome.
Nice. Excellent.
Good to meet you. Great work. I loved reading your articles. Awesome stuff.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Just so we have this clear, you are a descendant of Davy Crockett. Is that true?
Indirect descendant. And my aunt researched it, and she was high on opioids, so I've never fact checked her.
I thought I read that right. Okay.
Sounds like a yes to me. All right.
That
All
is
right,
great.
Dom, do you want to give? So it's Brent Davey.
Brent Davey, correct.
All right, cool. So I want to make sure. Dom, do you want to give him the rundown?
Yeah, quick rundown. This will be 2 segments. We go live at 5:35 on the dot, and in the first segment is going to be 14 minutes. We get out at 5:49. I'm going to be giving hand signals, so that's 3 minutes. That is 2 minutes, and that is 1 minute. When I get 1 minute, that means wrap up whatever your last thought is, because we do have hard breaks. We have to get out at a certain time, and then we should be good to go. Okay.
Awesome.
And also, we are FCC compliant both during the live stream here, during the break, and while we're on the air. We've had a
major fines otherwise, I'm sure.
Yeah, thank you for understanding. So
even when we're off the air, somehow we have to be FCC compliant. I'm not sure how they swung that.
Oh, wow. They're taking some liberties.
Yeah,
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we will be. I will be right back, guys.
Sweet.
Great. All right. We'll talk to you in a little
minutes,
bit,
guys. 3 minutes.
All right.
Sweet.
Okay.
Welcome back. This is Nite Lite with Pete Schwaba and Greg Bach. Coming to you live on the Civic Media Network. I am broadcasting from beautiful northeast Wisconsin in Christmas City, USA, a.k.a. Marinette. And joining me just down the coast of beautiful Lake Michigan is Greg Bach, coming to you live from Radio Park, and Dom Lee holding down the fort at Civic Media headquarters in Madison. We are the Yatter Hay Triangle. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Movies are kind of in my blood. That's my background, my biz, if you will, in addition to radio. I have a true passion for movies, as do a lot of us. I know Greg and Dom both do too. But this next gentleman writes about movies, and he has a special connection to a certain movie theater that he also has some issues with. He's a culture critic, and he's here to talk about phones in movie theaters, among a few other things. It is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Brent Davey. Hey, Brent, how are you?
Hey, Pete. How's it going?
It's going great. Say hello to Greg, Bach, and Dom as well.
Greg. Hey.
Hello. Hi.
Brent, it's great to have you. You've carved out a very unique, I love that your title, culture critic. I would kill to be a culture critic, but I'm not very critical and I'm not very cultured. What's that, Greg?
I criticize culture all the time.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a broad category in politics, civics. I mean, everything.
Yeah.
Film, music. Yeah.
Just a license to criticize. It's fantastic.
It is. License to write and speak your mind.
So I'm trying to figure out where to jump in here. You have a great background and past. Tell us about, let's start with the Alamo movie houses. These are movie theaters that I believe were the first that you could order food and booze in. I love the concept. I used to go to them when I was working the road, and they're just great. But you kind of have an issue. You've started a petition. Tell us what's going on with Alamo. Tell us about your connection to Alamo Theaters and then what you're trying to do.
Sure. I've been going to Alamo Draft House for probably 10 years, 2 or 3 times a week. Just as a film fan, I've worked on some films and I critique films, and I watch a lot of movies because I love them. They're probably the best thing in the world, like you, Pete. And let's see. Well, after the pandemic, all the theaters were having problems. Nobody was going to the theaters till Top Gun, Maverick. And that kind of broke the spell. But Alamo Drafthouse cinemas were sort of a legendary, iconic brand in that they were a culture hub. I mean, they tapped into the zeitgeist, and it was really cinephiles and film freaks. I mean, you got cosplay all the time. They had an exceptional loyalty program that almost felt like it was a film club as much as it was a loyalty program, because they would do VIP screenings. I mean, it was a cultural hub. And after the pandemic, Alamo was in bankruptcy and venture capital came in. Altamont Venture Capital saved them from bankruptcy, but they also put in their guy, CEO Michael Kusterman, who just started squeezing all the life out of it. That's what the venture capital guys seem to do. It's like
the bottom line.
Yeah, it's a trend. So they went to mobile ordering. For the longest time, Alamo was no talking, no texting, watch the movie. If there's somebody causing a ruckus, whispering, using their phone with the glare, distracting you, they're just out. I mean, it's no questions asked. Usher, it's zero tolerance. And now Alamo has completely 180'd on their brand promise and wants you to order food on your phone during the movie. It's got everybody upset. It's just got Elijah Wood is tweeting about it now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's huge. So I started a change.org petition. I am connected to the Alamo, the real one. This is
the non-movie one.
The non-movie one. Yeah.
I remember that place.
Yes. Oh, good. Thank you. Somebody does. I am an indirect descendant of Davy Crockett. So as a film critic and an indirect descendant of Davy Crockett, when I go to the Alamo, they already know who I am. I kind of expect the same courtesy of the cinema that's named after my great granduncle's battlefield grave. And
that's so cool.
Yeah, I want them to respect the sanctity of the screening and honor their original mission to provide a distraction-free screening environment.
Now, what kind of support have you been hearing? I mean, you've spoken about Elijah Wood getting out there, but what other support have you gotten from folks on this matter? As far as I saw an article. We talked about this topic about a month or a month and a half ago, and it seemed like it came not out of nowhere, and it doesn't surprise me when a venture capital group buys something up, they want to start like finding all of the whatever they need to do. But like, what are you hearing from the people out there? I mean, I see a lot of names on the change.org site, but what are you hearing specifically from folks with regard to these changes that have been implemented?
Longtime fans don't like it in general. I mean, we have 10,000 signatories on the petition drive.
Oh, nice.
Social media blew up. Reddit blew up. That's where I started kind of reaching out to people and being like, this can't be for real. They invested so much money in their pre-shows where celebrities would come on and warn, no talking, no texting. And then all of a sudden they've just thrown all that out the window. And we've got the Austin Film Critics Association came out condemning the move. Lots of filmmakers don't want their screenings that they're going to go to for like a premiere or a Q&A screening. They don't want people whirling away on their phones during their movie. So it's really undermined the brand's value as a cultural hub and a prestige exhibition venue, which is astonishing because Sony recently bought Alamo Drafthouse from Altamont, which came in and saved it. So Altamont is done, but their guy is still the CEO, and Sony looks like it's continuing to degrade the Cinephiles Theater. There's no sign of them really changing course. Every time somebody presses a corporate rep in mainstream journalism, they're just like, oh, we're happy with the move. We're getting lots of positive feedback, but where is it? It's not online.
From my underlings.
Yes, exactly.
Look at all these anonymous comments here on this thing. You don't know who Big Bike Rider 68 is. Yeah,
exactly. Our guest is Brent Davey. He is a writer and a culture critic. I almost forgot my true love in life is to be a culture critic. He joins us now to talk about his relative, Davy Crockett, and his connection to the Alamo and all kinds of fun stuff. I have to say, Brent, when this all started, not when it started, but when I became hip to the whole, you can buy your ticket ahead of time, like at the Cinerama Dome or these big theaters, and it's a little more, but you don't have to rush to get there. And people that are there are true movie fans. They will pay a little extra not to have kids talking and horsing around or whatever. And you just mentioned the CEO. It's all about the bottom line, but if people stop going, that affects the bottom line too. Where's the disconnect? Like, could you see this being reversed if your petition is successful? And when will you know the petition is successful?
Well, I am not really holding out hope that Sony's going to change course. We're actually just looking for other options at this point while we're making our objection known. I don't really think that they're going to change course. I mean, they have all the money in the world, and I feel like they would have changed course when the Austin Film Critics Association condemned the move 2 months ago. That was probably the biggest blow, that film critics are going to stop reviewing movies there. So it completely destroyed the brand's exhibitionary value. And we're looking at other alternatives. We're going to Violet Crown. We're going to Austin Film Society. We're just finding other cultural hubs.
Has Alamo Drafthouse, as far as like the choice of films, waned at all? Are they still showing movies that cinephiles would really like? And has that quality changed, or has it just been the change to now people are required to order on their phones for their food and drink?
There's been a lot of quality changes. I would say that the programming is still good. They're still screening good movies, but the food has become more expensive while the portions have become smaller. They've consolidated the concierge role, the host role, and the runner role into one role. And so service is just, it's bottom of the barrel. It's never been this bad. And the several locations have been unionized recently. So Alamo and Sony have implemented this against the objections of organized labor And it's taking jobs. It's making the cinema experience worse. It's damaging the brand. It is the most, I mean, I'm a business guy, like, at my core. And I just think that we're going to study this. It is a boneheaded move from the cinephiles' perspective as much as business. Like, why would you buy this legendary brand and just squeeze all that value out of it and throw it in the trash can?
Because that's what venture capitalists do. They squeeze it for its last dollar, and then they pick it apart and they sell it for pieces, or they just close it down. They've gotten everything. I mean, that's their MO. They do this with companies all the time. They buy companies, they consolidate, shrink, fire, make it less and less, and then when they can't get another, it's kind of like from the movie Goodfellas, when they can't get another loan from the bank, when they can't squeeze any more credit, they just sell it for parts and it's gone.
Right. It's they don't care about building anything. It feels like it's just they're in the commodity space. So it doesn't really matter to them. But there are at least 10,000 people that it does matter to.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a lot more than that out there. We're losing something special here in Austin. It was a big deal, especially in Austin, the birthplace of Alamo Drafthouse.
Yeah, it's too bad. It's kind of like Nike saying the swoosh is too expensive. We're going to do away with the swoosh. Well, then you're just another movie theater. I also read in the article that they dropped the checks at inopportune times, like during the climb. And Greg and I both have stand-up comedy in our backgrounds. The worst time of the show was when the waitress would drop the checks right at your big punchline or your climax.
Yeah. Right now, the big problem is you're working on a mobile app, putting in your credit card number in the dark. Like, it's madness. I mean, I don't understand how they did not beta test the user experience, or they did not care, for one. That's what Elijah Wood was complaining about the other day.
Well, go ahead, Greg.
I was going to say, is this something we can talk about on the other side of the break too, with regard to the lack of forward thinking on this one too, because that part of it just kind of blows my mind. It doesn't make sense. So
I have a question for you too, Brent, about an article I read that you wrote about one battle after another. So if we have a couple extra minutes, we'll get into that as well. Just a reminder, folks, our keyword this hour in our Accelerate Your Summer multi-state text-to-win contest is Ocean, 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 Ocean. Text that in only on the app, and you're eligible for $100 cash and a little prize package to the Wisconsin Dells, and playing automatically enrolls you for the grand prize, which is a $250 gas card and a $250 grocery card. All great stuff. So glad you're here, folks. We are talking movies with our pal Brent Davey. We are coming right back. This is Nite Lite with Pete Schwaba and Greg Bach on the Civic Media Network.
All right, guys, we are in break.
Cool.
Greg, I can bring us back and then throw to you right away with your question before I go off topic.
Sure.
And yeah, I don't know if this is the right time to tell you, Brent, but I'm actually related to the Flicks Brewhouse legacy. My uncle Tommy Flicks. No, I'm just kidding. I don't.
Oh my God!
They do the same thing there though, because I looked that up too. All these places are doing it. It's just not cool.
Well, yeah, it's what they think is convenience, and that's what I want to talk about on the other side too, with regard to an article I read and the CEO's thoughts on this whole thing. So. Yeah, cool. Excellent.
It's such a bummer too, because like all the old studio heads and the old studios used to love movies and would foster great movie environment. I mean, it was about the bottom line then too, but as it pertained to the movie and making the movie going experience pleasurable, this is just like,
well, this Kusterman fellow who's the CEO, he never had cinema experience. He was in charge of Nespresso.
Oh yeah, I read that. Yeah, that's big surprise.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he can make people money, I guess.
I mean,
it's not surprising. I'm not surprised. I mean, Sony can't make a good Spider-Man movie, so. Recently, I should say recently. Although that's wrong though. Like, just keep making Sony. Just keep making animated Spider-Man movie. You kill it every time with those movies. Stick to animation. We don't need Kraven the Hunter. I'm sorry, I got off topic.
Oh, I'm kind of interested in the pubescent Spider-Man. What is it? Spider goes through spider puberty. It's weird.
Yeah, and there's a Spider-Man movie where we cannot talk about Spider-Man at all. I'm looking at you, Madam Web. Oh man. All right, cool. We come back in what, a minute?
About a minute. Yep.
Cool. I'm going to go grab some water real quick.
Hey Brent, did you have a favorite in the Oscar race between Sinners and One Battle? Pardon me.
I really love One Battle, but if you read my review, for a very different reason than I feel like most did.
Right.
Yeah, I loved One Battle. I think it was Best Picture, and I feel like we're gonna look back at that film in a different way in 10 years, though.
Yeah, that's great. I was so torn. I was kind of like, I kind of enjoyed One Battle more because it's more my kind of movie. I'm not really a vampire guy, but I also was like, what Ryan Coogler did, I thought was just spectacular, with incorporating vampires and sets and music, and it was a masterpiece. Oh, sorry. Okay, we're coming back.
10 seconds overlap.
Welcome back. This is Nite Lite with Pete Schwaba and Greg Bach. Folks, you have about 8 minutes, if that, to get in the keyword for our Accelerate Your Summer multi-state text to win contest. This hour's keyword is Ocean, O-C-E-A-N. Ocean, text that in on the app and on the app only. And I hope you all win. I wish that were possible, but good luck, everybody. We are talking to our guest, Brent Davey, who is a film critic and a culture critic. He's just a critical guy, but his criticism is well-placed because we're talking about movie theaters that used to go there and they respected movies, and now you get to order food on your cell phones and people have their cell phones out. You can't play the accordion anymore during a movie. It's all going to pot. So Brent is here, and I'm going to throw to my pal Greg because I have an off-topic question for Brent. Not really off-topic, but I know Greg wants to follow up with what we're talking about here.
Well, one of the concerns about the Alamo Drafthouse essentially making you order on your phone is that I know that the CEO said something to the effect of, well, people are doing it anyways. This is the world we live in. People are on their phone, so it's not that big of a change and people are getting used to it. But really, when it comes down to it, it's not so much, it's not even, I can't remember if it was you or somebody in the article we read, that it's not so much even about the ordering. It's the fact that when folks have to go back on their phone to do something, then they start checking notifications, and it doesn't become about the actual experience of whether you're paying or not. It's about, oh, I've got an email here, I've got a text message, and then all of a sudden they're on their phone for a few minutes and it strays off and it becomes a distraction. What is the response from folks like yourself when the CEO says, well, it's just a part of life and that's who we are, so kind of deal with it?
Well, the phone-free environment of a screening is magical these days, because where else can you go where you just have an awesome excuse to tune out, suspend disbelief, like have this intense relationship with one screen and not three for an hour and a half to 2.5 hours to 3 maybe, and just like really, really tune out the entire world. And you don't get to do that very often. I feel like the expectation, it's a user expectation now to use your phone. And I don't want to, because I don't want to get that. I don't want to get caught in the phone rabbit hole. You know, I really like the sanctuary of just being like, screw everything. I've got a movie.
Work can wait.
It's so funny because I do that too. I'm as guilty of that as anybody. I'll open up Instagram to see something my son or daughter posted, and then before I know it, I've got 18 reels in front of me. I click on 80 of those, and I'm like, what the hell was I trying to do here? Like, your brain just turns to mush, and you don't want that when you're watching a movie. Speaking of movies, Brent, you wrote a great article about the film One Battle After Another. It was from last year, but I really enjoyed the read. Can you tell us your take on that movie? It was very unique.
Oh, absolutely. I every now and then I'll review a movie from a perspective that nobody else has done. And I had not seen anybody else come at this movie from this angle. One Battle After Another was either panned from one political party or celebrated from another political party. And I tried my best to objectively review it from what's happening on the screen and in the script and cinematically, artistically, knowing how Paul Thomas Anderson's awesomely complex mind works. I don't think he came at it from a political position, really. I feel like it was a satire on our current times and the extreme bipolarization of both sides. Because on one side, in One Battle After Another, you've got a paramilitant, lawless army that's half stoner comedy. They're all stoners. They're kinky. They're crazy. They're murderous. They're bank robbers. They're not likable. They're certainly not heroes. And on the other side, you've got the worst villain since Kubrick's General Ripper. I mean, he's a madman. He's willing to kill his own daughter, to prove that he's not racist. It's insane stuff. It is absolutely ludicrous political satire, but it's cinematically beautiful. And in the middle of it, you've got this buddy comedy with Sensei. And oh my God, it's just, there's so much depth in this film. I'm wild about it. And I do believe it was best picture.
It was such a great article. Check it out if you can, folks. I agree with you because I said to a lot of friends of mine, they said, well, they really ripped the right. I'm like, they ripped the left too. Mm-hmm. Teyana Taylor's a terrible mother and a horrible paramilitary compadre. And the stereotypes were funny. Like the long hairs couldn't get it together and the crazy racists were doing this. And I loved it. And I loved your write-up on it. It was outstanding.
Thank you.
I truly enjoy when neither side can understand, be self-referential or effacing, and they don't understand the irony. They're like, check out what they did. Like they did to both of you. They really did it to both of you. And the fact that you don't know that, that's bad.
Right.
Yeah, great stuff. Well, hey, listen, this was really fun, Brent. Thank you for being here tonight. And I wish you luck with your petition. I hope you can save movie theaters. Go ahead. We got a text.
We got a message on the live stream right here. Noble. We'll call them Noble. Says we need more Brents in the world. There you go.
Only one.
That's a pretty unique name. Thank you for the text, Noble, and we agree. Thank you so much, Brent. Keep up the great work, and please come back sometime.
Will do. Thank you.
Okay, that's Brent Davey, folks. Check out his work. Just Google him. He's the only Brent that's probably going to come up on Google, and he does great work, and he writes about a wide array of things. He's a culture critic, Greg.
That's right.
First
of his kind. First in his name. First of his name.
That's right. All right. When we come back, folks, in hour number 2, Dom is going to give us a donut quiz. Oh, man. You thought the conversation was deep in hour 1. Wait till hour 2 starts. And then we're going to read some of your texts. And real quick, you got less than a minute. Ocean, Ocean. Ocean, text that in on the app. And our question of the night is, when you're low on dough, what is the first to go? What don't you buy? So answer the question of the night. We'll read those after the news. We are coming right back. It's Nite Lite with Pete Schwaba and Greg Bach on the Civic Media Network.
Trying to make sense of the world? You've got Nite Lite with Pete Schwaba and Greg Bach.
Call our toll-free number now.
Headlines, culture, and real conversation.
And now, our feature presentation.
Here's Pete and Greg.
Welcome back to Nite Lite with Pete Schwaba and Greg Bach here on the Civic Media Network. If you want to get in touch, call or text. The number is the same, 855-752-4842, 855-75-CIVIC. You can leave a comment on the live stream. We're currently streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and the platform we still call Twitter. You can also get in touch with us via the Civic Media app. If you don't have it, download it right now. It's absolutely free. Plus, you can participate in our Accelerate Your Summer Text-to-Win multi-state contest. If you missed your chance to get the keyword in the 5 o'clock hour, do not worry. There's another chance in the 7 o'clock hour, and then it all starts again on Monday. 7 more chances a day until the end of next week. But that's your chance to win $100 and a Wisconsin Dells prize pack. We'll talk more about those prizes in a little while. But right now, we are in the second hour of the program. If you missed anything from the first hour, including our great conversation with Brent and Davey, or to learn more about Smoke on the Fox, which is a great, great fundraiser for the community's vets, go to civicmedia.us/shows and look for Nite Lite. Download episodes, listen to them at your leisure, and then join us. We'd love to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Still lots of great show ahead for you. We've got ourselves another quiz. It's Friday, which means it's time for a quiz from the Game Master, Mr. Dom Lee, who's currently sitting at Civic Media HQ in Madison. And then across the way, all the way in northeastern Wisconsin, Marinette, a.k.a. Christmas City, USA, is Mr. Pete Schwaba.
Hi, guys.
And myself, hey, that's Pete right there. And then I'm Greg Bach, coming to you live from Radio Park in Racine. So we here are having some fun, having a good time. We got the quiz coming up in just a little bit. Then we'll close down everything with the nightcap, where we get more of your texts, more of your messages, and we talk about what we learned tonight. So stick around for some great fun. But before we go any further, let's restate the question of the night.
Let's talk about the question.
Okay, question.
Question. Question.
Pregunta.
Question.
Question.
Hey, I have a question. Questions?
This question.
Domanda.
Question.
Question.
Questions.
Question is, if you are low on dough, what's the first thing to go? What's the first thing you cut from your budget when money is tight? Again, let us know by calling or texting 855-752-4842, 855-75-CIVIC. You can leave a comment on our live stream, and you can also text, call via the Civic Media app. Love to hear from you. And there's also another great way you can get in touch with us, Nite Lite at civicmedia.us, NITELITE at civicmedia.us. Let us know your thoughts on the show. Give us a guest idea, topic idea. We read them all. We appreciate your feedback. So, Pete, when the budget is tight and the belt needs to be tightened, what about you?
Yeah.
What happens to what's the first thing? What's the first luxuries that go away?
I said pay bills.
Yeah,
And it's not like I'm going to give up going out to eat to pay the electric bill. So let's be honest. No, I would say just probably realistically going out to eat, because we spend way too much money on going out to eat. I mean, everything's expensive right now anyway. It's kind of hard to get around that. But I would say we have an issue with dining out or getting takeout. That's probably the first thing that would go for me.
Gotcha. Yeah, it makes sense. Absolutely. Dom, what about you?
For me, it's Amazon in general. I would cut down on my Amazon buying.
How much Amazon buying do you do, Ryan?
I don't want to talk about it. It's way too much.
Oh boy,
it's kind of.
He just had some packages delivered there behind him while we've been on the air.
I think I did have today. Yeah, I had some, but yeah, definitely Amazon is a number one thing for me. I would cut down on that for sure.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I would have to go with probably we actually did this last year. We decided to make some financial, cuts. Nothing bad. We're fine, but part of the reason why we wanted to stay fine is because we realized what we were spending money on was streaming services, eating out, and coffee trips. Those were the big ones we had to cut down on. And we still go out to eat every once in a while, and we still enjoy a coffee, but it's not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week. So for us, it's like those things, because we have coffee at home. We have plenty of movies we can watch. We have food in our refrigerator. And honestly, especially now, none of the shows are even current. So cutting out streaming for me is easy, because we have too many.
That is such an easy fix, Greg. I mean, because the one thing streaming still has that cable didn't was there's no contracts. You can get it for a month. So if there's a show you want to watch, pay the $12, watch 18 shows, that's well worth it. Like, part of the reason I can't give up streaming is because when you break it down, what you actually pay per show, it's still so cheap, even though they're very expensive. Like, Netflix has gotten expensive. If you want HBO with Hulu, it's like $38 a month.
Yeah.
But if you watch a lot of TV, it's more expensive than it should be. But if you get smart about it, like I wish I was, and sometimes I do this and sometimes I don't, just get it for a month, watch it, cancel it again,
Well, and that's what we're going to do is like, we got rid of like 5 of them. We had way too many. And like, what we're going to do is next summer, sign up for one for 2 months, catch up on the shows, cancel it, and go from there. Because again, I mean, I'm not watching those streaming networks when I don't have shows to watch. I'm not rerunning whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's a real thing. And we've seen a lot of people responding on this question as well. Because I mean, as you said, the article that prompted this question is CEOs and like billionaire business owners are saying, yeah, Americans are broke. They don't have enough money. And we're seeing it in our dollars going down too, because people are making tough decisions. So
it was a great article, Yahoo Finance, and it was the CEOs of Heinz, Kraft, and Philadelphia. They're all cutting prices because they know people are hurting. And, their CEO salaries probably don't help, and the billionaire culture doesn't help, but at least it's being acknowledged.
Don't worry, level. Pete. They'll fire low-level employees to make sure those CEO paychecks are A-okay. Dom, what do we have on the text line regarding tonight's question?
Yeah, we have, the first hour we had a few texts. We had Brett from Brown Deer texting, MAGA can only memorize the chorus. Don't remember exactly.
That was regard to Bruce Springsteen, the song.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because that's what happens. We see this all the time. We see Republican candidates having big rallies playing these songs, and then the next day saying, hey, don't do that. You didn't ask permission. Stop playing my music. And yeah, every 5 years, someone gets incensed over Born in the USA.
Mm-hmm. It's the same with the Fogerty song. It Ain't Me. Or is that what's I Ain't No Senator's Son.
Yeah,
and people
Fortunate Son.
The Fortunate Son. And they say, oh, it's anti-military. No, he's saying rich kids don't have to serve.
Yeah.
You should be on his side. He's saying, don't send all these blue-collar kids to war, or young black kids or Hispanic kids. That's what the song is about. And poor whites, those are the ones who go fight in wars. So get your facts straight before you judge my favorite musicians.
I love when people criticize Bruce Springsteen. Oh. Pete gets all.
Yeah.
What else do we have on the text line there, bud?
Yeah, we have a few more. We got Melissa from Willie Street texting in on WMDX says the first thing to go when the dough is low is eating out. Eating out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Very
popular one.
That's a very easy one to do. We got some from John Murray as well.
Yes, we do. We got John Murray. He says, when the daughter was in daycare, we struggled hard for a couple years. It gets to a point where you don't have anything left to cut out that isn't completely necessary. Sometimes I didn't pay my gas bill until the next month. It's worse today for these young newlyweds with babies and wages. Richest country in the world?
Yeah, exactly.
Great point.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And then he also says, people then say things like, oh, it's always costs too much to raise a kid. Somehow you'll just figure it out and make it work. Really? Price of a family in the U.S. is high stress, and being broke and having a second job? Come on, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And especially, you find a way to pay for kids, but when they go to college, oh man, like even college is way too expensive. That's when you really hit it. Like if you go to public schools, and I was a big believer in public schools, even though I went to a Catholic school, I want public schools to work.
Yeah.
And we were committed to that. My wife teaches in public schools and has taught in public schools in LA and a Catholic school in Chicago, but education is way too expensive.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
Yep. We got Brett texting in again, says the first thing to go was my self-esteem, then my happy nature. Now my patience is gone. King Donnie sucks. Wow. Wow.
I love how Brett never holds back, but yet is always FCC compliant. I appreciate that, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I live with that.
Yeah.
We got Tyler from Wisconsin Rapids also texting in, says, silly text alert.
Oh boy.
When the dough is low, I add more baker's yeast. It really gets to it rising, adding more for for the feast, I think. Sorry about that, Chief. Oh,
He's become our poet laureate.
Yeah.
And I'm stating that as a challenge to other people who think they're better at it. So I want to see more poetry.
We need a poet laureate. We've got a dentist, right? We got a Nite Lite
dentist.
dentist. And I think we had somebody else. We're obviously not keeping very good tabs on this.
No. As long as we have a dentist and a poet laureate, I'm good.
Laureate.
It's fine.
Donald G, a great dentist.
And then we got a couple more.
Yes, we do. We got Melissa from Willow Street also texting in saying, "Hey Dom, are you a Bears fan?"
Oh boy,
I am a Bears
What is
fan.
that? You starting stuff there, Melissa?
No, the Bears are moving to Hammond, Indiana.
They're not moving to Hammond, Indiana. That is a negotiate. Basically, what they said is, we're going to continue. This is our focus now. Nothing is a done deal. It's all, the Bears are the worst organization for negotiating things. And they're trying to get some hand here. It's a little too late.
But where are the other places they would go then?
Arlington Heights, they own a $200 million piece of property there, but they can't get tax certainty, and they would pay higher taxes.
No.
I know. They would pay higher taxes than anybody in the NFL if they went there. They're not getting any help from the Illinois legislature. Downtown, which is where they should be because it's the most beautiful view of any stadium in the thing, and they can't figure that out because the McCaskies have been bullied by a park district for decades, which is pathetic.
Poor billionaires.
Well, they are like the poorest.
Oh my God.
No, I know. You're right. You're absolutely right, though. But I'm saying they have power, and now they're finally, they're a mess. But yeah.
Yeah.
Great text,
and then
Melissa.
Melissa says, "We will see."
Yeah.
Yeah, we will.
When we also got Tony the Trucker texting and says, "Fellas, first to go is playing the lottery, then cut back on dining out."
Yeah, I never played the lottery, even when I never played the lottery. Yeah. Pete, what do we got on the social media?
Good question, Greg. Let me go ahead and pull that up. I had it here a moment ago. We've got Sarah Jean says anything that doesn't keep me warm, cool, clean, paid, fed. But then she
okay, there it is. I was like, wait a minute, what?
laugh emoji, and then streaming subscriptions on point. Our pal Amanda Nimmer, our social media guru here at Civic Media, says budget's tight as is. I start selling my stuff instead. Oh, that's another option. Tim on Facebook says, true answer, going out to eat. Wise guy answer, feeding the hobo who lives in our basement. Okay.
Is that your kid?
Well, they're taking someone in either way, whether it's their
That's
kid
a good,
or
nice thing to do. What a good Christian.
Guy that walked over from the freight train. Who knows?
Yeah.
Chuck Gennaro from here at Civic Media says the monthly contribution to Tammy Faye Baker's Memorial Makeup Fund.
What a pull.
Gosh.
Hey guys, if you don't know Tammy Faye Baker, ask your Meemaw. She'll tell you all about it.
When does Chuck need to get that reference back to 30 years ago? I love it. Thank you, Chuck. JB says making Dan Davies films. Oh dear. Chicken or the egg photography. Pizza. LOL. Because dough. Ha ha. All right. Thank you, Chris. And Andrew Brown says Telecasters. Greg.
You know, that's just a shot at me right there. That was a shot at me. That's Andrew Brown. I've known that guy for like 30 years, and he knows how much I love a Telecaster, and I do not. I will sooner sell my TVs before get rid of
guitars appreciate.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
and I appreciate my guitars. So,
oh no,
thank you very much. All right, folks, we got to take a really quick break, but when we come back, we're going to be getting back into the zone, the quiz zone with the game master, Mr. Dom Lee, and it's all about the donuts. So let's go nuts for this week's quiz here on Casual Friday. This is Nite Lite with Pete Schwaba and Greg Bach on the Civic Media Network. Stay tuned. Stay close.
Yeah, we are at break, guys.
I have a guitar at home that I got 20 plus years ago, and right now online you can buy it anywhere between $2,000 to $5,000. So, and that's not me. That's not me bragging. That's me saying I literally have an investment in my home.
No,
but I will never, ever sell that guitar as long as I live.
Yeah, guitars appreciate like art. I don't think mine. I bought an Applause Bowlback when I was 14 and took lessons from a guy named Bob Bro who had graduated high school as I was going in, and he is an opera singer now who travels the world and teaches at the University of Utah. He gave me lessons one summer. Those are the only lessons I had, and he encouraged us to buy it. It's like an Ovation knockoff or
yeah.
cheaper?
I never liked Ovations. They always slip off your lap because they that rounded plastic back body. You're like,
that's exactly what this is, and it's it's just been a great guitar. I think it was $200, and I have it. What is it? 40 years later, it's just a great.
Hold on. Let's see it. What's it called again?
Applause bowl. It's just an Applause bowl back, is how I know it, and it's got a skinny neck, which I like.
Yeah, so Applause. That's right. Applause was okay. So there's
like
Gibson, and then there's like the Epiphone is the lower priced Gibson, if you will. Yeah, the Applause. I mean, you can buy them for like $375. So
woohoo! Mine's in terrible shape, though. I mean, the heck out of it over
the guitar market nowadays is just offensively expensive. I mean, like Fender and Gibson come out with these models. They're like, hey, we're coming out with this limited edition. They're like $15,000 a piece, and of course they get bought out by people who just buy them and put them on their wall. I don't know. It just really infuriates me. Guitars were always expensive. Now they are like offensively expensive.
Terrible.
15 seconds, guys.
So you should build your own.
Yeah, there you go.
When you walk the street, you'll have no cares if you walk the lines and not the squares. As you go through life, make this your goal. Watch the donut, not the hole.
That's it.
Okay, cool. Welcome back to Nite Lite. This is Pete Schwaba and Greg Bach here, coming to you live from all over Wisconsin, and plus Dom Lee and Madison on the ones and twos at Civic Media HQ. Welcome back to the program. If you want to get in touch with us, 855-752-4842, 855-75-CIVIC. Leave a comment on that live stream. We're currently streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and the platform we still call Twitter. Still ahead, we'll be getting into the nightcap here on Casual Friday, where we read the last of your text messages and we talk about what we've learned. So stick around. Let's have some fun. And it's time now to enter the Quiz Dome.
Quiz Dom.
Run by the game master, Dom Lee. We are once on Casual Friday. We generally play a game curated, designed, and absolutely brought to life by the wonderful Dom Lee.
The Dominator.
He's
undefeated, by the way. Dom is undefeated.
Yeah, not so much. I am. Yeah. So.
You and I are partially defeated, Dom.
No, I'm not. No, you're doing great. You're beating me by more than like 100%. So you're good. All right. No.
I feel like ties are defeats for me, so I'm kind of tied with Greg, I feel like.
That's fair.
You and I were raised very differently. All right. So let's get into it. Dom, please explain to us the quiz for this week.
Absolutely. So this quiz title is called Whole Truth, all right? It is National Donut Day, all right?
Yeah.
It's a holiday widely known for customer deals, right? Krispy Kreme and Dunkin' have historically got these amazing deals. I actually went to Dunkin' this morning, and I got half off my donuts. Very nice.
At you.
Awesome. Mm-hmm.
Big
and so I got a couple donut questions for you. Some are true, false. Most of them are going to be multiple choice. All right.
Okay.
I can't tell you how excited I get for these quizzes.
I'm just preparing myself for what is going to be just it'll be like every time now. This is how it works, people. If you're new to the Quiz Dome, run by the game master Dom Lee, this is what happens. We explain how much I lose, and then I start winning. And then I lose at the end.
That's true. That's what happens over time.
And Pete always acts like, what? I'm winning?
It's true.
And not to rub salt in the wound, but one of those I kind of gave away because but anyway, that's neither here nor there. For every lament you hear from Greg, folks, that's how excited I am. And not just because I have a winning record, although that helps, and it helps me perform in the bedroom after the show, but I love a Dom quiz. I think this is fun. We're talking donuts and quizzes on a Friday. How much better can life get right now?
Dom, can you hit the donut sound effect?
I'd love to hit the donut sound effect.
Oh, donuts.
I thought it was someone biting into a donut. That didn't sound.
What?
All right.
Let's get into this game, all right?
Yeah,
no
let's
phones,
get into this,
no
guys.
Phones, no Googling. If you lose, you're buying donuts for the other person. Is that okay?
Right,
is that fair?
enough.
Deal.
I can dig it.
All right. So, all right. Question one. This is a multiple choice question.
Okay.
Which famous donut chain was founded in Massachusetts? Is it A, Krispy Kreme, B, Tim Hortons, C, Dunkin', or D, Duck Donuts?
I'm going to go C, Dunkin'.
I'm going to say C too. I think Duck was L.A. and I think Krispy Kreme was in the South.
Whoa. You guys are both correct. It is Dunkin'.
Because if you've ever been to Boston, there are more Dunkin' Donuts in like a 1 block radius. It's almost like it's like, do you guys really need this many?
Right.
Really?
It's like Canada with Tim Hortons. They're everywhere.
I didn't even know Duck Donuts were a thing. I had no idea what that was.
I don't want to sound like kind of a whiner, but do we have a sound effect, Dom, for when we get?
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Wow.
So it's at the Family Feud. I almost can picture Steve Harvey's face when I hear that.
I'll incorporate, only if you guys are right, I'll incorporate the sound effect. All right. Let's go to number 2. All right.
All right.
Multiple choice again.
Okay.
Question 2. Which TV character is famous for loving donuts?
Okay.
Is it A, Peter Griffin? Is it B, Homer Simpson? Is it C, Michael Scott? Or D, Ron Swanson? Which one do you guys got?
B, it's Homer Simpson.
Yeah, it's Homer B.
It's Homer Simpson.
Go nuts.
That's the man right there.
All right, you guys each get a point for that. That's nice.
John Murray got it wrong, by the way.
Yeah, John Murray, you're not doing well.
He said, "Damn, you guys are donut experts."
Yeah, we're 2 for 2, John Murray.
That's
I mean, my gosh, it's like we should open a museum.
All right, question 3. All right, this one's going to be a true or false.
Oh boy.
True or false? The largest donut ever made weighed over 3,000 pounds. Is that true or is that false?
3,000 pounds?
That's a big donut.
Over 3,000 pounds.
I'll say false.
I'll say true.
It is true. Greg gets the point. Greg is
Can't
up 3-2.
wait to lose this lead.
Up 3-2. Up 3-2. Wow. This is how it normally goes. We got numbers.
Thank you. When you say it,
goes.
When I say it, it sounds just very like aware of my faults. When you say it, it just sounds mean. All right, go on.
Got to add suspense. All right. Question 4. This is a multiple choice question. This will be the last one of the segment. What is the most popular donut type in America? Is it A, Boston cream, B, chocolate frosted, C, glazed, or D, jelly filled?
There's no F, John Murray. My goodness.
He says we're flunking. I'll say
glazed.
Damn it, Greg. I was going to say glazed. I'll say glazed too.
You guys are both correct. It is glazed.
There you go. All right.
4-3. Greg's up 4-3.
Okay, for now. All right, folks. We are in the middle of the quiz dome with the game master, Dom Lee. Our quiz this week is about National Donut Day. We're testing our knowledge of donuts. If you want to play along, go ahead and text your thoughts in. We're getting some unvarnished ones on this. So when we come back, more to come on this quiz. And do not forget, we're going to go into the nightcap in a little while, so stick around. You are listening and or watching Nite Lite with Pete Schwaba and Greg Bach here on the Civic Media Network. Happy Donut Day!
All right, we are in break. Oh, man.
I had a podcast for a while called A Visitor's Guide to Springfield, where it was
Did you
me.
really?
Yeah, so my friend Tyler is a super fan. Like to this day, he still watches the show. He doesn't make fun of it. He loves it. Like there's no like, oh, it was better back in the days. He just loves the show. And I never watched it. I never watched it growing up. I never watched it until this, because in comedy, as you know, Pete, everyone has an opinion on The Simpsons. And I didn't really, I'm like whatever. Like my biggest exposure to it was watching the old shorts on the Tracy Ullman show on Fox. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll give this a try. We'll do this. And it was before there were these rewatch podcasts. It was like 2015. And we were like starting to build a little momentum. We were starting to like a Simpson writer. We posted a Simpson writer, didn't like do anything. We didn't get him on or anything, but he liked it. And it's like, I felt like that was my one shot at podcast glory because it was before all of these, because it was, there were no rewatch podcasts, and then they started coming out, and then the people from the show started rewatching their own shows. So like immediately that became the thing. So we got to season 3, and then it sort of just fell apart.
I'll have to get, who was the writer? Do you remember?
Oh, I don't remember now.
Rob Cohen has been on this show, and I've interviewed him on PBS too. He was a early Simpsons writer. And he's the one that they based the Milhouse character on. And when you see Rob, you're like, because he's got the glasses, he's a comedic genius. He's just the guy. Now he directs Super Bowl commercials and does all this kind of fun stuff. But he's a really fun guest. I'll have to he hasn't been on in a while. I'll have to reach out to him. Love to have him on specifically to talk about that with you and the Simpsons.
Yeah. What was I going to say here? My friend Hari directed a documentary that was on, I can't remember what it was. I think it was on FX or FXX at the time. The Problem with Apu, where he looked at, because his parents are from India. He was just talking about the idea of like Apu as a character, and these were one of the pillars of what people thought Indian people were back in the day. It's very interesting. And then after that, Hank Azaria said, "I'm not doing the voice anymore."
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Now he's got a.
It's Summers. What's up?
Oh,
he's ours.
What? Okay, that's.
I have hopped in the studio to say that I think Dunkin' Donuts. I'm glad they switched to just Dunkin', because you can't have donuts be half of your name when your donuts suck so bad.
Wow! Mark this for content, people, because Zommer's coming in with a hot take,
and I don't disagree. I will say, I don't disagree with that.
I mean, I would say that their donuts are fine. Like they're at best they're fine, but they're definitely, you're right, Zommers. They're not that good.
They're not worthy of it being half your name.
If there are no other donuts around, they're great. Yeah. But they're not that good.
I think I told you guys this. Bridget and I went to this like boutique donut place in Kenosha where they make the donut in front of you. And what we found out that while that's really cool, you got to let them cool. Because they put them like right out of the basket into the box. They hand it to you, and you're like, and they're like, it's literally, and they didn't hand us any napkins. They didn't warn us, and we were in the car, and we're like, just trying to not be disgusting. They were good, but it should come with some instructions. They should at least be like, is this your first time here? Okay, this is how it goes. But they were very good.
Zommers, have you had Krispy Kreme?
I have not.
Really?
You got to try it.
When they're good, but they're really good right off the same deal as Greg just said. Yeah, they just.
And if you walk in, they'll just give you a free one sometimes. They'll be like, "Here you go.
Really?
Let's have a donut." Yeah.
Do we have one in the area? I just don't think they like it.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
I'm
gonna have to.
Might have to look it up. There used to be one around Milwaukee, but I don't think
they used to be everywhere. They were like, then they started because they oversaturated. When they came to Wisconsin, people were lining up down the block because it was like, oh my gosh. It was like when Portillo's came to Wisconsin, people lost their minds because we didn't have it. And then we got it and they were everywhere. And then we're like, we got to shut some of these down because no one's coming these places.
20 seconds, guys. We have 20
All right.
seconds.
Thanks, Zommers.
Thanks, Zommers.
Yep, goodbye.
Goodbye. Have a great weekend. We miss you.
You too.
Welcome back to Nite Lite with Pete Schwaba and Greg Bach here on the Civic Media Network. You can always get in touch. The number is the same whether you call or text 855-752-4842, 855-75-CIVIC. Leave a comment on our live stream. We're currently streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and the platform we still call Twitter. Coming up on Monday's show, we got 2 great guests for you. In the first hour, we'll be talking to Alfredo Romero, who's the chair of the Department of Economics at North Carolina A&T State University. We will be talking about the current state of the U.S. economy. And then in the second hour, your buddy, Pete, Daniel Wheeler will be here. And what are we talking about with Danny?
He's in that Oshkosh comedy competition.
Wonderful.
Oshkosh's Funniest Comedian. Daniel is an artist, filmmaker, and just a very funny guy. And I'm excited to have him on. And I know that because of our first guest, I just realized how I'll be spending my weekend reading up on economics. So I got that going for me.
Which is nice.
Micro and macro, baby.
Yeah, so after the weekend's all done, you're all partied out, come on back to Nite Lite. Not only will we have those guests, we'll have another keyword in our Accelerate Your Summer text-to-win multi-state contest. So come on back. Again, one more chance in the 7 o'clock hour tonight, so stick around for that. Make sure you have that Civic Media app. Get it to your favorite station, like WAUK. And then it's your chance to win $100 and a Wisconsin Dells prize package, plus a grand prize drawing of $250 in gas, $250 in groceries, and who can't use that right now? So stick around even when we're gone, and then come on back on Monday. But right now, we are officially in the Quiz Dome, which I just made up today, led by our game master, Mr. Domley, doing a quiz, an inquiry about donuts, as it is Donut Day, National Donut Day, Happy National Donut Day.
Yeah, not regional. This is all
not
over,
regional,
baby.
Not local. It's all over.
People all over the country are celebrating.
Happy National Donut Day to those who celebrate. And we are doing a quiz right now, and Dom is in charge. Dom, you want to take it from here and keep moving. And if you'd like to participate, please do so. Drop a text on the text line of your answers and your thoughts of Dom's quizzing abilities.
Oh, God. What is it? Zip?
You've gotten some critiques, buddy, in the past. It's hilarious to witness people getting that mad over a quiz.
Yes, it's especially the pizza quiz I did a few weeks back.
Oh my God, yeah, it was hilarious.
That was pretty bad. Yeah,
so
that
dumb.
was pretty intense. All right, so we are on question. So we're on question 5. Right now, Greg is up 4-3
for
on
now.
Pete. Mm-hmm.
For now,
okay,
4-3. So still very close. This is how it normally goes with these quizzes. Question 5. This is a multiple choice. Approximately how many donuts do Americans consume each year? Is it A, 1 billion? Is it B, 5 billion?
Oh.
Is it C, 10 billion? Or D, 20 billion?
What are the first two numbers again?
Great question.
1, 5.
5 and 10.
1, 5, 10, and 20.
1, 5, 10, and 20.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go 10 billion. I'll play it conservative. Conservative-ish.
I'm going to say 20.
He's going to say 20. Greg got it right. It is 10 billion. He got it right. It is 5
Good job,
3.
Greg.
Yeah. Why is anyone even getting like anything about this? I'm not excited. I'm not believing in myself right now. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man.
Attitude is everything, I think.
That's true. It's true.
That was really good. Okay. Question 6. All right. We're going to keep going here.
Okay.
True or false? Wisconsin's most famous donut shop is Greenbush Bakery. Is that true or is that false?
I will say true with my logic in my head, but if we're talking about independent shops, then I'll say true. But if we're talking about all donuts,
independent shops, I should have
then
clarified.
I'll say true.
Yes, independent shops.
I'll say true too.
Okay, it is. Yes, it is true. It's in Madison. It's celebrated by Food Insider and named Wisconsin's #1 donut shop.
Oh, Food Insider. Okay.
Why are you complaining? You got that right.
Because you got it right too.
Okay. You know what?
It's 6-4.
I just can't win.
Pete, you got a lot more questions still on the table here, okay? It's question 7. This is another multiple choice. Here we go.
Okay.
What oil is commonly used to fry donuts? Is it A, coconut oil, B, avocado oil, C, olive oil, or D, vegetable oil?
Vegetable oil.
Okay, Pete. Very quick.
What's the first two?
First two was coconut oil, and then the second one was avocado oil.
Coconut oil, avocado oil. I'm sorry, what was the third one?
Then olive oil, and then vegetable oil.
I'll go with avocado oil. I think I'm wrong, but I just don't want to pick the same one as Pete this time.
And Pete, what did you go with?
Vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil. It is indeed vegetable oil.
There it is.
Okay.
Coconut oil is like too healthy. I didn't
Well,
think, or can be.
I said avocado oil, which really makes no sense, but like I just like, why not go for it?
That
We'll
was
never
only
know.
a thing like a year ago.
Yeah, and those are like super fancy schmancy donut shops. Like only the most farm to table organic vegan avocado oil in the world.
John Murray got that one right with me. He said,
"Good job,
Thank you,
John Murray."
Well done, buddy.
He said, "I'm so bad." John, you were doing it just fine.
He's doing
You're
fine.
just
We're all
Yes,
doing. We're
absolutely.
all winners.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, question 8 here. This is another multiple choice. The majority are multiple choice, guys.
Okay.
Why do donuts have a hole in them? Is it A, to prevent sticking? Is it B, for decoration? C, to hold toppings better? Or is it D, to help the dough cook evenly?
I thought
you were
you were
with D.
gonna say D for divorced guys. What? Can you
I'm
read
gonna go
those
with
again?
D. I'm gonna go
Sorry,
with D. Oh my god.
You read those again. It's like the
He
Sissy
wasn't
Sweetie
listening because he
soap.
was literally thinking of punchlines. Okay. Hey Dom, this quiz is really nice, but I can punch it up a bit here. How about
It's not even a good joke either. That's what was so pathetic.
I'll repeat.
All right,
B.
read them again, please. Thank you.
Yep. It's A, to prevent sticking. B, for decoration. C, to hold toppings better. Or D, to help the dough cook evenly. Why do donuts have a hole in them?
I'm going with D. That's my answer.
Okay.
Fine. I wish I have a buzzer. Final answer. Ding.
Wow, I really have no idea. I'm sorry. Can you read the first three again?
Absolutely. No, absolutely. To prevent sticking is A. B is for decoration. And C is to help toppings better.
It's got to be D. None of those make
It's
sense.
gotta be D. It's gotta be D. All right. Then the final answer is correct. It's D. You guys both got it.
Science.
There we go.
That's why when you reheat spaghetti in the microwave, you make a little hole in the middle. That helps to make the heat distribute evenly.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I learned that
I'm so
on the
Googling.
internet.
Oh, okay. So it's
more
for
you
sure
know.
true.
Yeah, exactly.
It
Also,
is
did you guys know that Tylenol causes autism?
I read that on the internet.
Okay. It is 7-6. Greg is still up by
All
1,
right.
Pete. All right.
Here we go.
It is question 9. This is another multiple choice. Which organization is credited with making the donut popular in the U.S.? Is it A, Red Cross? Is it B, the Salvation Army? Or is it C, the police departments?
I'm gonna go with B. I'm gonna go with B.
Dom, you stumbled over that last one. So it
You
was
love that joke.
Was the Salvation Army and the A was the Red Cross?
Correct. A was Red Cross.
Oh, wait a minute. You said Red Cross.
I'll say Red Cross.
I'll say Salvation Army. I'll keep it with Salvation Army.
And the answer is Salvation Army. Greg gets the point.
Why do you do the ding when only one of us got the thing right?
Because I'm impressed
You
with
asked for
Greg's
the
answer.
sound effect, Pete.
I'm impressed with Greg's answer. I think it's
Why
really
don't you give
cool.
him a buzzer wrong when he gets his? I mean, sheesh, like the young man is. There you go. The young man's just trying to be the game master here.
All right, fair enough.
I'm trying out here. Okay.
Two point lead again.
Yeah, 8-6. 8-6. You have quite a.
I have a 2-point lead. Okay, it's not like I'm 3 games up in the World Series here.
And now
Okay,
time is becoming a factor. Ladies
yeah,
and
exactly.
Yes, that's
I'm starting to. My brow starts to sweat as I realize my answers will get worse and worse.
All right. Question 10. This is another multiple choice. Which famous rock and roll singer sang a jingle for Southern Made Donuts? Is it A, Elvis Presley? Is it B, Buddy Holly? Or is it C, Jerry Lee Lewis?
A.
It's a tough one.
I'll go with C.
All right. Pete went with Elvis Presley, and
Yep.
Greg went with Jerry Lee Lewis. It is Elvis Presley.
I
have to give. Yeah, I have to
thank
go
you.
with
I
it again. I'm
appreciate
sorry.
that.
Sorry.
Well, of course you do. He got the right answer. I understand how quizzes work. You're like, I'm sorry, man. I have to give him the point. Yeah, I know.
Sorry, he got it right.
Yep.
All right. So it's 8-7 now. It's now
Okay.
back to another
Yep.
1-pointer.
And we got
All right.
just a few minutes left. So
That's true. We're going to keep it going
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
All right. True or false? There are reportedly 10 people living in America with the last name Donut. Is that true or is that false?
10 even, an exact 10, or
An exact 10. Reportedly. Exactly.
reportedly.
Reportedly.
I'll go with true because you said reportedly.
Okay.
is it DOUGHN? I'll say false. I know I'm going to be wrong, but
It is true. Greg gets the point.
Sorry, Pete. He has to give it to me because I got it right.
John Murray guessed C.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All
We're
right.
gonna keep it going here.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. We're gonna keep it going
we
here.
got plenty
right now,
of
Greg.
time, Greg. You relax over there, buddy, with your
I'm
2-point
just
lead.
saying, he has 20 questions, buddy. Okay.
We might have to cut down on some of these. All right. Multiple choice. Question 12. The French call their donuts Pete de Noan. What
They
does
call
it
them
mean?
Pete Schwaba.
Is it A, the nun's fart? Is it B, circle-shaped sweets? Or C, chocolate pudding?
Say
Pete
the
de
name again,
Noan.
the French word.
Pete de Noan. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me.
B.
Circle-shaped tweets.
I'll go with B.
Also circle-shaped sweets. It is actually
A.
the nun's fart.
Yeah.
Yep, Greg knew it. You knew it.
No, I didn't. I doubted myself. That's what I did. I doubted myself again.
All right, we're going to keep it going here.
All right,
Only got
go.
a few minutes left. Multiple choice question. Which country is the largest producer of donuts in the world? Is it A, Australia, B, the USA, C, Canada, or D, Germany?
I'm going to say Canada. I'm going with Canada.
I'm going to say America. But by sheer volume, I mean,
Yeah, but
10 billion a year.
Never know. It is actually Canada. Greg gets the point again, man. Greg is on fire.
Greg is on a hot
fire.
streak.
He is. He's
This
at
is
it's 10
over.
to 7. Wow.
What's the
It
score?
is
Mercy
10 to
rule.
7. You're up
10
by
to 7.
3.
Look, I'm happy I'm winning. I'm proud of myself. I will call my mom later. But you guys make a 3-point lead seem like, oh my, what is Pete ever going to do?
I tell you what, we have about one question left, right? We only
Okay.
have about one question left.
I
True or
agree,
false?
John Murray. All right, go ahead.
True or false? In Scotland, people refer to donuts as dough rings. Is that true or is that false?
Let's go with true. Because they are wacky people.
Hold on. Let me ask my assistant. I'll say true.
It is indeed true. It is in tree. There we go. The end result was 11-8. Greg.
Well
takes
done,
the
Greg.
W.
I'm
Good
extending
job.
my handshake through the stream.
I'm gonna, yeah, there you go. Yeah,
It wasn't even really
good,
that close.
Good game, good game, good game,
Yeah,
good game,
outstanding.
good game. Well, I appreciate that. I'm going to retire at top here. I'm never playing these stupid games again because John Murray calls me a savant. That doesn't feel like a compliment when it comes to donuts, but I'll take it, sir.
Oh,
Thank
man,
you very much.
That's huge. And Trumpet Joe, read Trumpet Joe's.
There you go. Well, we gotta. Yeah, what does Trump? What does your pop say? What does Mr. Lee say?
He says that there should be a bakery in Wisconsin called the Nun's Fart. I don't disagree. Dad.
I think we have $1 billion idea right here. And while we're getting some financing, we're going to take a quick break to get some investors. You go do your thing. Come on back, because when we return, it's time for the nightcap, where we read the last messages and all of John Murray's quiz answers. You are listening and or watching Nite Lite with Pete Schwaba and Greg Bach here on the Civic Media Network. Stay tuned and stay close. All right, perfect. That's a good live stream showing too. I love it.
Yeah,
your dad's onto something there.
I think the Nun's Fart is a really
That also sounds like a bar, like a pub or something.
does. Yeah.
Or like a speakeasy inside of a place. Like you knock on a door, like, what's the password? Sister tooting.
Yeah. John gets into it, man.
Hitting a wall all of a sudden. Tired. All
Yeah,
that
I'm getting-
donut thought thinking.
Donuts. That was Peter Griffin. My goodness. Hey, Lois. Donuts. Nun's farts.
I love the one. Tom, you gotta find. We had it in the folder at some point, but the Axel Foley with Peter Griffin, and then another. So stupid. It's so funny.
I gotta try and find this thing.
And then another.
Oh yeah. Oh, I do know that.
We had it somewhere in a folder.
Oh my
that
gosh.
you
Let me see if I have
Oh, you know what the other great one was?
Oh,
I forgot. We used to close the show once in a while. When I was in a great mood, we would close the show with the Brian Boitano song from South Park.
Brian Boitano.
I'm sure.
I just like that he goes, and another.
So great.
Oh my goodness, I'm all red I'm flush in the face here, my friends.
I'm sweating.
Oh, should I announce also my pick for Nite Lite Movie Club?
Oh yes.
Or do you want to wait till Monday?
Absolutely. No.
Oh, I know it. Oh, it's going to be amazing. It's amazing.
And then
exactly. Yeah, I'm warm now. Very warm.
Brian Boitano was in the Olympics skating for the gold. He did 2 sock cows and a triple. That's while wearing a blindfold.
Oh, look at that. John Murray's just the nicest.
Good dude.
All right.
He and his better half are both absolutely swell people. These guys are a handful, and you're managing it well.
Handful.
Hey,
it makes it sound like we're trying to body check Dom during the quiz.
Hey, it's like we're like insolent children at a daycare.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, if the tiny shoe fits.
All right, guys.
Hey, everybody on the live stream, just looking at you right now. Y'all pretty.
Thanks for joining us, folks.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. We appreciate you.
15 seconds, guys. 15 seconds.
And another.
It's time to wind it down. Let's take a moment to look back and ask, what did we learn today? This is Nightcap with Greg and Pete.
Welcome back to Nite Lite with Pete Schwaba and Greg Bach here on the Civic Media Network. If you want to get in touch, call or text. The number is the same, 855-752-4842, 855-75-CIVIC. Leave a comment on our live stream. We're currently streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and the platform we still call Twitter. As the wonderful voice just said, we are officially in the Nightcap Friday edition, casual Friday edition. Let's get to some more of your messages, your thoughts on the question of the night. If you are low on dough, what's the first thing to go? What do you cut from your budget when you're tight for money here? And we'll also get your other thoughts on other things regarding our conversations on tonight's show. So, Dom, let's kick it right to you right away. What else we got on the text line?
Just a little bit left. We got John Murray texting in. He's a great texter. He says, love a bear claw, but I seem to know nothing about where it comes from. I just love some good donuts. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. Just for today. Yeah.
All right. That's wonderful.
Love it.
And then he also says, kudos to Dom. Nice job as quiz master. These guys are a handful, and you guys are managing it well.
You're missing the text message that said A, false, D, B, C, true, B. No!
What if John crushed us both, but it was delayed and we couldn't figure out?
It's like Quiz Show, the movie. He's trying to feed us the answers, but they come in too late. And we're like, I don't. Okay. All right. Do we have anything left on the text line?
I don't think. I think
we're good on Facebook too.
Yeah.
We're good on Facebook, and I think I have two more thoughts on my Facebook page here for tonight's question, and it goes like this. First of all, we got Jenny, our friend here at Civic Media, Jenny Brand. Self-care services like massages and pedicures, travel, and streaming services. That's absolutely. And then Joe says Fabergé eggs.
Fabergé eggs.
Yeah.
I need some clarification there.
Do you guys know what a Fabergé egg is?
Brute?
No. Those $1 million little pieces of art that are Fabergé eggs that were made for people in Russia back in the day. They're sought after and
wow.
They're very, very okay. All right, cool.
I guess we run in different circles.
Great. Yes, I have 4 of them at home right now. I've named them all. One is Pete, one is Dom, one is Tucker, and the other one is
Greg.
I got nothing.
Greg with 1G.
I wanted to try to remember the name that David Zucker said.
We have that. Play that down.
Framus. Framus.
Yep.
Just took myself right to the edge for that joke and just fell right off there. All right.
That's awesome.
So, thank you, everyone who got in touch with us. We really appreciate it. And again, do not forget, next week we'll be right back here, same time. As always, we'll be talking to Alfredo Romero, an economist, to discuss the current state of the U.S. economy. And then our buddy Daniel Wheeler, talking about the Oshkosh Funniest Comedian contest, and I'm sure some other things as well. So come on back for that. Do not forget, in the 7 o'clock hour, coming up right after the show, is the final keyword of the day in our Accelerate Your Summer Text to Win multi-state contest. You have another chance to win $100 and a prize package for Wisconsin Dells, plus grand prize drawing for $250 in groceries, $250 in gas. So stick around for that. And then the whole shebang starts again on Monday. 7 more chances a day. And don't forget, when you get that message from us saying, hey, you want to follow us on social media, want to sign up for a newsletter, go ahead and do that, and you will get 1 extra entry. So good luck to you. Thank you so much for playing. And Pete, what did you learn tonight?
Well, I learned that Brent Davey has a cool gig. Culture critic. That's pretty sweet. And I learned that people still do not understand the song Born in the USA, which Springsteen, that guy you said he was duped. There was
Aaron
no
Lewis.
duping.
Yeah.
He didn't put it in Braille or in a secret code. The words are right out there. So I'm flabbergasted by people who like that.
Yeah. Well, if you've seen Aaron Lewis perform, speak, or exist, he seems like he's easily flabbergastable. So
okay.
Yeah. Dom, what about you? What did you learn tonight?
I learned that there's reportedly 10 people with the last name of Donut in the U.S. That's what
I wonder if any of them embrace it and are like, yeah, you can call me Crispy Donut, or you know.
Did you ever call a guy like Joe Bag of Donuts? Remember that when that was like a nickname?
As a joke, because of like the zeitgeist, like, oh, Joe Bag of Donuts, yeah. I'm sorry, Dom, I didn't mean to make fun of your people there. I apologize.
Jimmy John employees?
All of them. Yep. Oh, man.
Yeah, it was Joe Bag of Donuts, and then it was like, oh, that guy's a real ham and egger. You know, like there were all these like breakfast name associations.
And the guy is tall, we call him Shorty. The guy has no hair, we call him Curly. It's like,
right.
It's jokes that never seem to age.
Precisely.
Oh, Lord. Okay, well, we got to get out of here, folks.
Greg, what about you, though? What about you?
Yeah,
I learned nothing. I learned nothing.
Oh.
No,
I learned, let's see, what did I learn? I mean, I love the fact that Norm Kopeski is going to be having a great event this weekend to benefit our veterans who always need help, who always deserve our help, who always deserve the best, in my opinion. And if you are in the area, go check out Smoke on the Fox. And if you want more information, go to civicmedia.us/shows. Go to Nite Lite. Click on tonight's show, the first hour, and you'll get all the information you need. If you can go there, have fun. And here's the thing. Here's the challenge. If you go to it, take pictures and text them to us via the Civic Media app. We'd love to know about your time there, because this is a very important event, and I love when we have veterans events happening. So, again, if you're going to Smoke on the Fox this week, or it's on Monday, right?
Monday, yeah. And
it's
go
on
to
Monday.
AppletonCigar.com. You can find more information, too, as well as in the show notes.
Exactly. Take pictures, send them in, let us know your thoughts, let us know what great time you're having, and have yourselves a great weekend. Other than that, we got to get on out of here. So, as always, we want to thank Tucker and Dom and Traffic and Engineering for all the work they do, making sure these microphones turn on. Everybody who called, text, got on the live stream, thank you so much. Without you, there is no us. Thank you so much to Brent Davey and Norm Kopeski for being on the show. We're doing this all again on Monday, so let's have some fun. You have yourselves a great weekend, and don't forget the keyword in our Accelerate Your Summer Text to Win multi-state contest. The 7 o'clock keyword comes up in just a few moments, so stick around for that. Good luck, and we'll talk to you next week, folks. Have a great one. Pete, say good night to the people.
Good night, Wisconsin.
We're up all night to get some. We're up all night.